So you're the first Cuban to be nominated since who?
Since Andy Garcia.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's been almost 20 years since then.
Wow.
So yeah.
We are back on the Zoom. We have a Cuban actor. Because he's Cuban, that means I'm probably related to him. Here's Carlos Arrechea from the new show S.W.A.T. Carlos Arrechea.
Yes, sir.
Let that tongue roll. Let it.
Try it. Say his last name.
Arrechea. Oh, no,
You
did I get it?
You did.
Oh,
Great. Yes.
First time, everybody. Come on.
Amazing. So you're on the new show S.W.A.T.
Yes.
on CBS. You made your primetime debut. Before we get into the show, because he's more of an expert on the show, you got nominated for an Emmy for your episode.
Yes, I'm a contender for an Emmy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, contender and nominee is the same thing.
Yeah.
You're using boxing terms.
I think I think because politically and candidate becomes okay.
Yeah.
So you
I
told
just
me
like that word. Contender.
Yes, I like the contender. It's like
Yeah.
about because we're Cuban, so we're all boxers at heart, one way or the other. So you're the first Cuban to be nominated since who?
Since Andy Garcia.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's been almost 20 years since then.
Wow.
So yeah, it's.
In one way, shape, or form, we're all cousins. You know that all Cubans are cousins.
Yeah.
Sí,
Our
somos primos.
parents, our grandparents are cousins. It's a small line. So tell us a little bit about the show.
It's a great show, you know, a lot of action, and the role, Gio Torres, my role, it's a very heartfelt role. And it means a lot to me because I was able to represent my birth country, Cuba, on primetime TV. So that was awesome. Yeah, you have to see that. You have to watch the episode. You know.
I've seen pieces of the episode,
Okay.
and you're amazing in the pieces,
thank
but I
you.
have to get the entire one. We
Yes,
gotta tell
sir.
your PR to send me more than just 2 clips.
Yeah, please, come on, come on.
Because I don't have TiVo, but
Well,
he
in the
does.
show, your wife gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
And I have to say, if I ever get abducted, I hope that you come and save me. Or at least
I
you come.
will.
'Cause just
We'll do it,
watching
yeah.
you. I was watching at my computer. I was ducking. Like, I mean, you really are in great shape.
Yeah, and I worked so hard because I never boxed before, so I had to train like crazy for the role. Yeah, it was a challenge because it was a lot of character work. I shaved my head, I gained like 10 pounds. The accent, the voice, everything was very different from who I am.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so where the show takes place in
In LA.
So okay,
yeah.
so it was all shot here. You guys obviously shot before COVID, so it was well done. It was
Yeah,
done before.
we shot on the last week of December before going to the Christmas break, and then first week of 2020.
You got it in the can right before it
Yeah,
started.
yes.
That's crazy. So, you know, you're on the show, you play a boxer. You know, one of your biggest successes, you were on a Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
So how does it go from being on
What Nickelodeon show?
It's called Grachi. It's a Nickelodeon Latino. I did like 151 episodes. We shot that in Miami for almost 2 years. So yeah.
You're a Libra.
No, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, me too.
What's
Christmas Eve.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Nightmare Before
January
Christmas.
17th.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So how does that work? You know, that's such contrast in roles. So how did you prepare for this role differently than other ones?
Like I said, I worked so hard. I had a boxing coach with me the whole time. The whole team from S.W.A.T, they were so warming. So I was training like crazy. So yeah.
Let me ask you a more sensitive question. Considering like last month we had a lot of demonstrations, you know, with police reform and all that stuff. Have people attached to the show like gone, oh man, this show's about cops, and right now the police are a little bit in a controversial position? Was there worry on people that are attached to the show about how it might do in the ratings? Are people going to want to watch this or not?
You know, actually, not really. The fans from the show, they love the show, and
Right.
it's, you know, the lead is Shemar Moore, and you know, and they love him. And no, actually, I haven't heard anything. At least for now, I haven't heard anything.
Because I've heard that they're gonna like now kind of rethink cop shows a little bit.
Yeah.
But your show is more specific to S.W.A.T, which is a very
Escalated.
It's an escalated
Yeah.
situation that really is not the same as cops on the street.
If I'm in a situation the SWAT team needs to come, I'm not denying them. If it's at that level of fear and risk,
Yeah,
I'm like, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Did you learn how to shoot guns?
No, I don't. I only box. You know?
You're the boxer SWAT guy?
I'm the boxer. Yeah.
But you never have a gun?
No.
But is that like Explain to me this,
Okay,
Carlos.
so this is the thing. I'm not part of the SWAT team.
Okay.
Okay?
You're the trainer of the SWAT team?
No. I'm a Cuban, a world champion boxer that comes to the States with his pregnant wife for this fight that could be the fight of his
And then
life.
the wife gets kidnapped. By the way.
With the child.
Yes.
With my child, yeah.
But this, just so that you know, This happens to me every show, where I didn't see the whole thing I was supposed to see.
See, he didn't do
This happens.
his homework.
No, I saw the clip. But for some reason, when I saw the clip, I'm like, oh, he's part of the SWAT team, and his wife got kidnapped. And he also happens to be really good at boxing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this happens to me every episode where this is like, God damn you. Okay. You have one thing to do, one thing to see, but he saw everything. So Nikki,
So I'll be
proceed.
talking just. Forget the Cuban.
That may be your cousin. You got to talk to him.
No,
Don't X him
But
out.
we'll talk about Cuba in the next segment. But okay, so the show's been on for a couple seasons.
3 seasons.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and it got picked up for a 4th season.
It's one of CBS's most highest rated shows.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's amazing. So now on set, were there like fake guns around? Did you see any of that?
I didn't have to do anything with guns.
No, because
no.
I'm obsessed with like, oh, are they using real guns?
Right.
Yeah. I have no idea. No.
Nikki, pick me up, help me out here.
Yeah, I will. Well, I want to know because, I've gained about, 15 pounds in quarantine. So what was
But
like
of
the
muscle.
diet that you have to be like when you're boxing? Because I'm
I was-
assuming it's very lean.
I was just eating. Well, I was eating a lot. I was eating Cuban
Really?
food. Yeah.
What was your diet like? Because if I ever became a boxer and I had my top off, I'd be like, well, I guess I'm not eating for 2 months.
I didn't do a diet. I was just eating a lot, to be honest, and just working out and boxing a lot. So yeah, it was like a balance.
And you've never boxed before?
No, never. Yeah.
Well, I know who to call in a fight now.
Yeah.
Give me your number.
Let's do it. So it's funny about boxing training. I've actually done boxing training. It's
Okay.
actually one of the, for me, because it's working out your shoulders, it's working out your core, all that stuff. Never want to use it on the street though. Now that you're trained in boxing, as an exercise to get you in shape, but are you also feel like if anything happens, I can protect myself? Like, do you feel like now you have?
Oh
like,
yeah, I feel more
You're ready to
confident
go?
now. I'm ready to go.
Okay, because you know what, you never know what's gonna happen.
You
So
never
don't
know.
mouth off to him
Yes.
if you're watching with an attitude.
Yeah,
You don't-
I'm a sweet guy, but just don't.
It's
don't
there
go
if you
there.
need it.
Yeah,
It's there.
But you're also Capricorn.
Yeah.
You know that Capricorn is attached to Saturn, and you know what Saturn is attached to, right?
No.
Satan.
Oh. Okay.
Capricorn is the goat.
Okay.
The goat's head.
I thought that just meant the Capricorn's like to climb the mountain.
That too.
That too.
I didn't realize it was a mountain of evil.
It might be.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'm only in love and light, you guys. So come on.
Light. All right, we're gonna take a break right now, and when we come back, it's more with Carlos Arrechea from the show S.W.A.T. on CBS. I might not have seen the entire show, but I know that it's on CBS. I know the name of the show, and I know how to promote it. Watch that after you watch this. We have one more block. We'll be right back. And we are back on the zoo with Carlos Arrechea from S.W.A.T. All right, so we're going to talk about something I do know about, and you're going to know about because you're going to visit Cuba one day. You have been to Miami, which is...
Yes, I love Miami.
What do you know of Cuban culture?
I know about the Cuban cigars. I've actually smoked a few. That's a personal favorite of mine.
Okay.
Yes, and I love Miami. And you moved to Miami when you were 12, right? And that's when you didn't know if you were going to be an actor.
Well, I started acting in Cuba when I was 6.
But didn't you want to go to college for psychology?
Yes.
So how does it feel
Just
now?
to please my parents. Yeah, just to
But
please
you're a
them.
third-generation actor.
Yes, sir.
Which I think is so interesting because Christmas must be so dramatic. There's a lot of personalities, it sounds like. What is that like?
I'm not that connected to the family, I guess because they're in Miami, I'm in LA, but my mom lives in Italy. So, yeah. But, Cubans can get, dramatic.
Yes.
Don't put me in the...
It's allowed.
Which family member is the worst?
They're going to call me when they see this. No.
Mira, las navidades para las casas cubanas son bien loud.
Oh, very loud. We're so loud, and we love to,
A lot of animation.
That's why boxing came easy to you. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
Cubans are good at boxing. We
Yeah.
talk with their hand. We're already doing this.
We're ready.
We just gotta go like this now? Oh, okay. Let me ask you this. When you came to the United States and you started, meeting other Latinos from other parts of the country, right? Especially when you came to LA and you started making friends with Mexican Americans and Mexicans. Did you notice that Cuban Spanish is different from everyone else's Spanish?
So different. We talk like, they say like we talk like we had like a potato in our mouth,
Yeah.
And we eat like the R, the S.
Well, I didn't know. When I came here to the United States, first of all, I speak better Spanish now. When I go back to Miami, my dad, who I speak Spanish to, and my grandmothers are actually happy. They're like, oh, your Mexican friends did it good. Because I didn't know that gracia was gracias.
Gracias.
I didn't know that all these words that have an S at the end have an S. Because you know we cut off the S.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
¿Cómo está?
Sí. ¿Cómo está? Oh, es como estás. Really?
Yeah.
You make it quicker.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Like,
Cubans sing-songy. We're a sing-songy because you know we're an Afro-Latino. We're mixed with Spanish and African, so we have a patois. And when you have a patois, what patois does, it basically just like is cursive, but in talking.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Is that the way to do it? I have culture shock when I go back to Miami now.
Really?
Yeah, because Cuban and Caribbean culture is so different from out here.
It's so different. It is. By the way, do you know any place that I can get like a real Cuban coffee?
Okay, let's go over Cuban coffee, I don't know. Okay, well, because you don't like La Llave coffee. You don't think that that's the real one, the green one. No. You like Bustelo better.
Sí.
Okay. You can get Bustelo at most Ralph's now, at most supermarkets. You can get Bustelo. I bought it myself. By the way, these coffees that I'm mentioning should totally be sponsors of the zoo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, come on.
Let's go. So there's La Llave and there's Bustelo, and they go by espresso. What places do you go to? And by the way, all the names that I'm mentioning, these are freebies. You better start sponsoring us. Have you been to Porto's?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Porto's, yes.
I love Porto's, but they're
I mean, it's different.
They use La Llave.
Sí.
They use La Llave. And you know what I hate? When I go there and it says espresso, it's like, put Cuban coffee, because we don't say espresso, we say café cubano.
O una
Cortadita, or what is it? What's the other one?
Espérate, ahora se me olvidó. Una coladita.
Una colada is with coffee.
Exacto. O un cortadito.
A cortadito is the little one.
It's the little one.
And you gotta
yeah.
take it in shots because the caffeine is so strong.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
ever had Cuban coffee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
We'll fly.
If you need a
trust me.
laxative,
I almost dropped dead from a heart attack, but
when I first got out of college and I was working at a newspaper, as you can imagine, I would wait till the last night before my deadline, all right? And I would have to stay up, and I wrote for the Miami New Times, I wrote features, so they were long stories.
Yeah.
I would have to stay up the entire night. Cuban coffee, I would stay up the entire night on Cuban coffee.
What time did you go to bed?
I wouldn't, because
Yeah.
it would be the night before, so I would
yeah.
have to, I would, turn in my story at 9 o'clock the next morning before my editor came into the office.
Wow.
That's amazing. But have you been to, so as far as like little, because what Cuban food is good at, obviously there's the entrees, but I love the snacks. Las croquetas.
Los pastelitos guayaba.
¿A ti te gusta pastelito de guayaba solo o pastelito de guayaba con queso crema?
Pastelito con guayaba con queso crema y de coco.
Y de coco
Y de
también me
coco
gusta.
también, sí.
A mí me gusta los pastelitos de guayaba solo.
Okay.
Because I'm a guayaba purist.
Oh, I love guayaba también.
Look, I love the queso crema, but my grandmothers used to love the queso crema. I'm like, no, I just want it just with guayaba. And I like it when it's gooey. I don't like the flaky.
¿Qué es cookie?
Gooey, como tú sabes los pastelitos que son más suaves que cuando... Hay los pastelitos que cuando tú lo tocas, todos los flakes se tiran.
Sí.
Yeah,
No,
no.
ese es ese.
A mí me gusta lo que están... Que tú lo puedes partir
Okay.
y son bien gooey.
Okay,
Tú sabes,
okay.
que no se cae porque tiene como un glaze arriba.
Got it.
Lo que hacen, hay uno que se llama, ¿qué se llama? Está en Echo Park, Gigi's. ¿Has ido a Gigi's?
No, never.
It's so gooey. I mean, it must be 1,000 calories.
Voy a ir.
pastelito.
After this, I'm gonna go then.
Do it.
And then
Tell them
take
that
some
you know.
pastelitos.
And it's Cubans working there. You know how it is? Completely disorganized. Just people screaming at each other.
Very
And
animated.
the one Mexican is trying to like stay calm and just like, oh God, I shouldn't come work at this Cuban place. Oh my God. So is there anything else that you want to tell us about that's coming up in your life?
I cannot say it yet.
Stay tuned.
Stay
a little
tuned.
tease.
Yeah, stay tuned.
You're the
So,
most reserved Cuban I ever met in my life.
I'm gonna like Cuban. That's why.
He's Cuban light. By the way, Carlos is my middle name.
Oh.
There's a lot of Carloses and Cubans. So I think,
Sí.
there's a lot of Carloses in my life. Humberto Carlos Guida is my name. Carlos, thank you for coming.
Thank you
Come
so much
back.
for
Look,
having me.
I want you to come back after I watch not only that episode, but everything else that I want to watch all the episodes of the Nickelodeon show that you were on.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay? And keep holding it down for the Cuban lights, because we need a few more of you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
Thank you for being on the show, and Nikki. You're holding
you.
it down. You're amazing.
Love
You're an
you guys.
honorary
Thank you so
Cuban.
much.
Thank you. If I ever get in a fight, I'm calling you.
Okay.